Hello everyone. Um this is um this is a tutorial on how you can create um AI videos. Okay, so without wasting much of our time, I'll just go straight to the point. So we're going to be needing just two tools, We'll need we're making use of Google Gemini, making use of Google Flow. These are the latest AI tools for video creation. There have been so many tools in the past a few years, like from 2003 up to this moment. But since when Google introduced Google Flow into the market, it's really revolutionized the AI video creation industry. With this kind of with these tools, we can actually create near, or let me say, real life scenarios that it will be difficult for some people to even to differentiate between AI videos and real videos. So that is what we are going to be making use of, Google Gemini as well as the Google Flow. Now the particular AI version we are that's actually trending and that we're going to be focusing on in this particular tutorial is the Veo 3. So we have the Veo 3 in both the Google Gemini as well as in the Google Flow. Actually, the Google Gemini is just more like our Chat GPT, only that it's just like an advanced form with with the video feature. You can easily create AI videos with this. So, but the first thing you need to do before you are able to create videos with these tools is you will need to subscribe to what we call the Google One AI. It's just like an advanced form of Google. Everybody knows that Google is free. We all have Gmails, we have Google Photos, we have Google Map and stuff like that. So most of the you know the features on Google are free to most of us, actually, because Google definitely have a paid feature. So one of the paid feature I think they have is the Google One, which is an avenue through which you can get what's it called, get more Google space, you know get access to some other special features on Google. So um okay, so like I said, the first thing you need to do is to subscribe to Google One, which is Google One. Okay, when you click on this, it will take you to. So, okay, now, okay, I've already subscribed, but for those of us that are going to be seeing this for the first time, so all you just need to do is to come to Google AI Pro. Google AI Pro, we have the Google AI Pro, and we also have the Google AI Ultra. Now, this particular Google AI Pro is not free. Mm, but Google is actually offering it for free for the first month. So if you are subscribing for the first time, you can see 20,500 naira per month, and the 20,500 naira per month is cancelled. You can see here we have 0 naira. So that means that for the first month, you are going to be getting this for free, and you start making payments from the second month. Now, for those of us that might probably want a higher or a bigger offer, or a bigger space. So I think this is 180,000 naira per month for 3 months. I think this will give you more access to create more videos. So for the for the purpose of this our class, and I'm very much sure most of the people that will be subscribing to these are probably people that may not really have enough funds to subscribe to the expensive or the advanced features. So you are going to be going for the Google AI Pro. mm, for the Google AI Pro. So all you just need to do, okay, because I've already subscribed, so it's not bringing it out. So all you just need to do is to click on Get Google AI, not Ultra. You are getting the Google AI. If you have not subscribed before, it will ask you to subscribe to Google AI Pro. So once you click on Get Google AI, it will AI Pro. It will redirect you to your Google Play Store. So on the Google Play Store, you can subscribe with your card. If probably you've been buying apps with Google on Google Play Store, so definitely you must have added your card to Google Play Store. So all you just need to do is to just do the verification. Probably you just swipe, or they just ask you to to type in your PIN or your password or whatever. So once you subscribe to Google AI Pro, then you can now go back to your Google Gemini or Google Flow to start creating your AI videos. So we are going to be working with Google Flow. We're going to be working with Google Flow. So like I said, once you've been able to subscribe to Google AI Pro, then it will now it- then you can now start making videos on Google Flow. And it's very important for you to understand that without Google One plan or Google AI Pro plan, you won't be able to to make videos on Google Flow. So now let's go to Google Flow. I think the website is just labs.google. So on here, so this is actually where we're going to be making use of creating our video. We can you can actually make use of both, either what's it called, either Google Flow or Google Gemini. Let me click on this as well. So but let's start with this. So once you come here, you click on Create with Flow. You click on Create with Flow. Now I'm making this video. Okay, so okay, let me see, let's do it while it's loading. Okay, okay, so it's loading already. So okay, that's loaded. So all you just need to do is to come. Yeah, I'm actually making this video on a tab. You can also create AI videos on your phone. I think the what's it called, the interface is easier to navigate on the phone, but it's just the same thing anyway. So just follow the process on this tab and it will be easy for you to also create with your phone. So you just come here and click on New Project. You can see. So once you click on New Project, it will now bring you to where you can start creating your videos. Now, how does this Google how does this AI videos, that these trending AI videos that you see across social media, how do they work? Most of the time, all you just need to do is you just need to send in the right prompt, or send in some prompts or some instructions to the AI for it to create the particular video you want. Now here you can see that we have the text to video. That is, you can actually type in some text or some scripts and AI will convert them to video. We have the frames to video. That means that here you can actually upload some images that you want to, probably you want the image to, you want AI to work on those image and make them do some few basic things, because there's a limit to how much you can utilize image on this platform. So but the most important thing that we're going to be working with is the text to video. Now here on text to video, you can easily create some scripts. You write some script or you write prompts. We call them prompts. You write prompt and AI will now translate those prompts to to video. It will convert them to video. Now on Google Flow here, so we have the VO2. VO2 is actually the old version, whereas the latest version is VO3. You can see we have VO3 fast quality, we have the VO3 quality. So we are going to be making use of the VO3, the VO3 fast quality, because now one thing that you need to understand, that once you subscribe to Google AI Pro, you'll be given 1,000 credits. You can see this particular one. This particular one has, I think this particular one has 12,500 monthly credits. You can see 12,500 credits. But for the AI Pro, for the AI Pro is, oh, okay. It's not going to show it, but AI Pro actually has 1,000 credits. So you'll be only be given 1,000 credits in a month. Now you can see that for each video you generate, you are actually exhausting your credits. Now let's see, Veo 3 fast, you have each generation uses 20 credits. Now let's see Veo 3 quality, you can see each generation uses 100 credits. So you are not going to be using this. You'll be making use of Veo 3. Now if you make use of Veo 2, I think Veo 2 uses 10 credits, but if you make use of Veo 2, Veo 2 does not have audio. You know, that is the downside of Veo 2. Veo 2 is actually the old version. So we are going to make use of Veo 3 text to video, mm, which means that you will only be exhausting 20 credits per video. Now the thing is, now since you are going to be getting just 1,000 credits in a month, so that means that you have access to create 50 videos with this. mm, 50 videos with Google Flow. Now this is now where Google, what's it called? The other one comes in, the Google Gemini. Now on Google Gemini, you can also create videos here. You can see you have video, you have video here, you have deep research, you have canvas, then you have image. Here also you can also create videos, and on Google Gemini here, you can create 3 videos in a day. I think you have access to create just 3 videos in a day. So that means that in a month, you can only create 90 videos on this. Whereas you can create with your 1,000 credits, you can create 50 videos. That's if you don't, if you don't make use of the Veo 3 quality. If you don't make use of this. So if you're only, on this, you can actually create 50 videos. So 50 plus 90. So that means that you can have a total of 140 videos in a month. Okay. So I've actually exhausted my credit on Google Flow. Mm. So I'll be making use of Google Gemini for the purpose of this class, for this training. It's actually the same thing. It's the same prompt I'm going to be inputting into this that I can also input. You can see it's almost the same interface. So it's the same prompt I'm going to be inputting into this that I can also input here. But I won't be able to make use of Google Flow because I've actually exhausted my own credit here. So we are going to be making use of this. I think I still have 2 or 3. I should have, because I've created a video today, so I should be able to to create additional 2 videos to on my Gemini. So now if you need to create your prompt, or let me say talk about your script, you can actually use Chat GPT, mm, to create your script. If you're not good with writing, or if you're not good with storytelling, you can use ChatGPT. And if you are good with storytelling, you can just go straight to your Google Gemini, and then you type in your script. So what you just need to do is, here you come to ChatGPT, and you ask it to, okay, let's think of a particular story. Okay, okay. Two two young women walking down the streets of Lagos. Two young women, Shola and Fumi, walking down the streets of Lagos. Shola says to Fumi, okay, okay, so okay, let me talk about this. Now, while creating your prompt, one very important thing that you need to understand is you need to describe your environment. Like some of these videos that you see, you can see that you see like 2 people, talking on the street. You can see 2 people sitting in an office, or 2 people sitting at the cafeteria, or people at different places. So what you need to understand is that whatever instructions you give to AI will always bring it to reality. So this is where your creativity now comes in. Anything you can think of, like I always tell some of my students, that anything you can think of, AI can actually can create for you. So the first thing that you need to do is to describe your environment. So let's two young women, Shola and Fumi, walking down the street of Lagos, walking down the street of Lagos. Okay. Um, Yellow buses honking, yellow buses honking, while some other women hawk their merchandise at the nearby market. Okay. Shola Shola says to Fumi, then in quotes, I just don't like the noise in the States. It is driving me crazy. Now, the reason why we are making use of ChatGPT is that you can actually instruct ChatGPT to give you a more elaborate, script. Like, okay, just think about something. Okay, this is what I'm able to think of. This very simple script. Now, I can ask ChatGPT to fine tune it and make it more, make it more video worthy, like it creating a movie script for me. So you can actually instruct ChatGPT to, okay, okay, rewrite rewrite this script, rewrite this script into two paragraphs, into two paragraphs. I need it to create an AI video. Okay, so we can actually instruct ChatGPT to rewrite this particular script I've written, to rewrite it for us so that it can be more elaborate or more, you know, more descriptive. So two young women, Shola and Fumi, walking down the street of Lagos, yellow buses on King, while some other women hawk their merchandise at the nearby market. Shola says to Fumi, I just don't like the noise in this state. It's driving me crazy. Okay, so let's instruct ChatGPT to fine tune this. Okay. Actually, this is just an option. You can just decide to write your script and paste directly on Google Gemini. You understand? So I'm just trying to, to okay, you can see. So two young women, Shola and Fumi, stroll down a bustling street in Lagos. The air is filled with the blaring horns of yellow buses weaving through traffic and the energetic calls of market women hawking their goods nearby. Shola turns to Fumi with a frustrated sigh. I just don't like the noise in this state, she says, raising her voice likely to be heard over the din. It's driving me crazy. Fumi glances at her with a knowing smile, the kind shared between friends who understand. So you can see that ChatGPT has actually given us a more elaborate version of this particular short script I wrote. So you can see that this will instruct the AI, to give a more detailed, description of the particular environment. These are our two characters, will be having their dialogue. So now let's copy this particular script that AI has ChatGPT has given to us, and now let's now take it to Gemini. So I'm pasting on Gemini, and then so here you can see that we have deep research, we have canvas, we have image. So but we are working on video. So I'll be asking Gemini to convert this to video, for us. So now let's just see what will come out of this. So sometimes it takes time for the video to generate. So while this video is generating, let's just see what else we can talk about. I think that's just all we need to know about creating this kind of videos. Okay, so like I said, all you just need to do, firstly, you you come to Google One to subscribe to Google AI Pro, and once you are done with that, then you come to Flow. And like I said, on Flow, you can actually have the either the VO 3 fast version or the VO 3 quality. And like I said, we are going to be going for the VO 3 text to audio fast because it actually consumes lesser credit. So if you use VO2 quality or VO2 fast, it won't give you audio. The only version that you can get audio with is the VO3 and the VO3 quality, but you only be restricted. It's more advisable for you to go for VO3 because it consumes lesser credit. Okay, so like I said, Google Gemini is also another version of the Google Flow. So on Google Gemini, you can have access to 90 videos in a month, whereas on Google Flow, you can just have access to just 50 videos. Mm, to just 50 videos. So you can see this is our video. So look at what we instructed the AI to write to work with. Two young women, Shola and Fumi, whatever. Shola turns to Fumi with a frustrated side. I just don't like the noise. So now let's listen to what the AI has produced for us. Okay. Okay. So you can see this is the result of what we just instructed the AI to do. So that is just that. I think that's all the information you need, and you can always make further researches. Okay, you can see you can generate one more video today. So that means that I've actually worked with. I've actually